Well, all right. Welcome to this late night edition of Draft Utopia. And we're just beta testing this out so that we can upload all our videos into the NFL videos webpage on draftutopia.com. So we're going to create that webpage either today or tomorrow. And this will be the first video for that series that we air up. So yes, draftutopia.com/NFLvideos.html. We'll have an archive of all of our NFL YouTube videos on the Google Plus Hangouts from this point. So you're looking at that aspect of it. And, well, the first game was the Packers and the Seahawks. And that was a contest where Green Bay simply dominated in the first half. They were up 16-0 at the half. Seattle got a little bit of momentum, but the offense did not ignite until the fourth quarter. Okay, anyone that tells you otherwise is just lying to you. And Russell Wilson did his part, guided the team downfield, maintained his composure, but he threw a touchdown when it mattered in overtime. And I got to admit, the Green Bay Packers are getting a game check this week. Dom Capers especially. I'm not giving Mike McCarthy, the head coach, a game check. You know what? I am giving him a game check. But I'm also giving defensive coordinator Dom Capers a game check. Game check. Discount double. Game check. Game check. All right. All kidding aside, Aaron Rodgers, he didn't step up when it mattered. He gets a game check. So game checks all around for the Green Bay game check Packers. The Seattle Seahawks took care of business. Marshawn Lynch ran the winning touchdown. And Wilson to Wilson for the 2-point conversion that put Seattle up 22-19 in the fourth quarter after Russell Wilson ran it in for a touchdown to make it 19-14. And at that point, you saw this game go to overtime. Mason Crosby hit his 5th field goal, tied it up, and then when overtime begins, you're thinking, oh, well, it's going to be just like the Week 3 game against Denver. And then they score a touchdown right away to begin overtime. And Green Bay never really had a chance at that point because they didn't get a chance to play for a win in overtime. And the Packers just didn't get the job done. The Seahawks did. And you look at the second game, Tom Brady had 226 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Gronkowski, his fullback, and left tackle Nate Soldier were the 3 targets. So none of his receivers caught any touchdowns, but you saw guys like Julian Edelman, Brandon LaFell, and Danny Amendola step up and make catches at times. So really just a combination of everything coming together for the New England Patriots in their victory over the Indianapolis Colts tonight. So, and you could talk about how Luck made some bad throws. You can talk about how LeGarrette Blount complimented Brady flawlessly in the running game. But the New England Patriots are headed to Arizona to face the Seattle Seahawks in 2 weeks on February 1st, 2014. And we don't know the exact date yet, but we're thinking Mondays at 6 p.m. We will talk about sports headlines, and we'll try to get those up on YouTube. We really don't feel like getting in depth about anything else in terms of NFL content. This was just a beta test video to make sure Google AdSense works, and it works like a charm. So for us to go through all the NFL game recaps in 5 minutes is simply phenomenal. And Google Plus Hangouts lets us stream our Hangout for up to 8 hours, which is fantastic. So yeah, and I've got screen share. I've got the invite people. So there's an invite people thing. So I'm just going through this real quick. So if I wanted to invite Jesse Lucas or Joey or Cowpoke, I'd click on this plus invite people thing on my screen. So there's like a person next to you, and then there's a plus. There's a mute microphone. There's a turn camera off, which is disabled. And there's a leave call, which lets me leave the call. So all those things are options. And if I invite someone on and they come on, I can push the screen share thing. And I'm pretty sure that allows me to say split the screen with someone else. So I'll try that. And if that doesn't work with them, that's all right. It's not the end of the world, but I'm just throwing that possibility out there. So the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks will meet in Seattle 2 weeks from now on February 1st, 2015. Chris Ransom, Draft Utopia. Check out more at draftutopia.com or follow us on Twitter at Draft Utopia.